here is the case. So a lot of you ask me, can this fit on an older iPad? Well, it does depend. Sometimes they change the design a lot, sometimes just a little bit, sometimes button positioning changes, so we can't. In this case, I'm gonna put it on so you guys can see whether it works or not. I can already tell you there are certain design things that did change with the latest iPad, like it does have a camera on the side where the older ones don't. So here's the older iPad and it's gonna have the camera up here. So this cutout already is in the wrong place, kinda. Well, not in the wrong place, in the right place for the new iPad, wrong place with the older iPad. So anyways, let's just place this inside. And this is easy since, you know, this is all flexible. And it's supposed to be 13-inch and this is a 12.9-inch. So you should technically fit, but we're gonna see if things get in the way or not. All right, so I can already tell you it's an extremely snug fit. And yes, it's not designed for this iPad. So it can fit, yes, and it will protect your iPad. That's what it looks like. The important thing, the camera, and you got your connection, so you can charge this up. So can you use this case with it? Sure, but it won't get in the way. So let me just show you where it's gonna get in the way. Here, obviously it's not because there's supposed to be a camera there, but there isn't. You do have a camera on top of here. And on this iPad, you guys can see the camera's up there, but the hole isn't big enough. So it's actually getting in the way of these sensors here. So see that? It goes right on top of it. It doesn't go on top of the camera itself, but it goes on top of this right here, that sensor. So that's gonna get in the way. Other than that, you guys see these holes? Those are fine because that's where the speakers are at, so you're good. All the other buttons fully work. You guys can see these volume keys, all that stuff is fine. And again, speakers on the bottom, that's fine. But the thing is that it's not gonna fully work with your iPad because see this, it's gonna get in the way. So again, up here, that's where it's gonna get in the way. And that's why you can't buy a 2024 iPad. And this is the main reason why you can't buy a newer case for an older iPad. Things do change around in the newer iPads. Things did change with the camera. Anyways, I'm just gonna put this one on so you guys can see how that looks here, where it's appropriate exactly for this model. So let's take a look at that. So now here we have the appropriate case and you guys will see how that fits. So again, if you just place it on top of it, it's gonna snap in. And right away, you guys are gonna notice the camera. It's got all those holes there for the camera. You guys will notice these as well, those cutouts. We got space for our Apple Pencil. And now let's just put this inside. And there we go. So yes, there are different cases, obviously, but this one will protect your iPad a little bit more. You always want to look for cases that go above the screen a little bit. So this part, what I mean by that is that this part from the case should be a little bit taller than your screen. So when it falls, you have a better chance of this hitting the ground instead of your screen. Even if you have a screen protector, your screen can still get smashed, and that's really expensive to replace. So here is how this one works and looks. You guys will notice that this comes out, so we can just put it like so. It's gonna stand. So that's kind of nice. You guys can take this away at any point in time. It does have this little thing right here. And you guys want to know what this is for? If you put your Apple Pencil, which I'm going to put it right now. So we put it there, which, by the way, it's charging. I didn't expect it to charge. Let me just take a look. And it says it's charging. Okay, so it charges through this case. So that's good. Because I've seen other cases where they're solid and it just doesn't charge because the case is a little bit too thick over there. But here they did good. Anyways, I was going to show you, if you push this up, that's what that hole is for you guys to put your fingers so you guys can push it up and take out your pencil. But anyways, other cases, see this part? There's no hole here, so you can't really see the iPad, but yet you guys can place this Apple Pencil and it charges. So that means it's really well designed. So again, that means that it made this thin enough so it can connect. So again, that's how it looks with the Apple Pencil and everything. If you guys don't have an Apple Pencil, this will just be empty without one. So let me just take that out. So it does look a lot better with Apple Pencil, especially because the white. But other than that, that would be it for this video. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.